It was early morning in Washington, D.C., when the city still breathed in silence before the noise of power awoke. Fog clung to the marble steps of the Capitol like unanswered prayers. A man stood there quietly, wearing plain clothes, his face marked by both kindness and weariness. No cameras followed him, no guards stopped him, and no one recognized him. Jesus watched as politicians hurried past, phones pressed to their ears, voices sharp with urgency. They spoke of polls, influence, and control, but never of mercy. He met their eyes one by one, but they looked through him as if he were invisible. Once a senator brushed by and muttered, "Not today," mistaking him for a protester or a beggar. Tourists gathered nearby, snapping photos of the building behind him. Some smiled, some argued, some shouted opinions, as if volume could replace truth. Jesus listened. He always listened. A young intern sat on the steps, her head in her hands, tears falling quietly. Jesus sat beside her. "You are not small," he said gently. She looked up, startled, then nodded, though she didn't know why his words felt like healing. A homeless veteran approached, saluted the Capitol, and laughed bitterly. Jesus offered him bread from his own hands. "You are remembered," he said. The man's hands trembled as he accepted it, warmth spreading through his chest long after the bread was gone. Across the street, a group argued fiercely, left against right, neighbor against neighbor. Jesus stepped between them, not raising his voice, not choosing a side. "Love your enemy," he said softly. They fell silent for a moment, then returned to shouting, unaware of what they had almost heard. As noon approached, church bells rang in the distance. People crossed themselves, whispered prayers, and kept walking. Jesus rose from the steps and looked back at the Capitol one last time. "You honor my name," he said quietly, "but you have forgotten my heart." By evening, the fog had lifted. The man was gone. But something lingered, a strange restlessness, a quiet conviction. A few people went home kinder than they arrived. A few chose listening over shouting. And though no one could say when it happened, America had been visited not by power, but by grace. And still, most never knew he was there.